Hey, good evening. I'm going to call this session of the Planning Commission for the November 19th to order. We'll have the invocation, and then right after that, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Kotick, if you could start us off with that. All right, please stand.
Father, as we approach your throne tonight, we're so thankful that we can. We're so thankful for the fact that you're a God that does answer prayer. I do pray, Lord, as we're in this meeting tonight, Lord, you lead each commissioner, Lord, give them wisdom as they decide the affairs of our city. I do pray for our police tonight, Lord, that are out on patrol, protect them, Lord, build a hedge around them, get them home safely. I also pray tonight, let's be with our firemen as well. Lord, protect them, get them home to their families as well. And Lord, during this time of year, may our hearts and our minds be on you tonight. And Lord, everything that is said tonight would be that to glorify thy name. But we do ask it in Jesus' name. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll take the roll call.
For roll call, Connor, absent. Kaddish,
Here.
Mocha, absent. Sanchez Garcia,
Here.
Borgwart.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Do we have any subsequent need items come to the commission? Subsequent need items, do we have any?
No.
Thank you. Okay, we'll receive a motion of approval for the agenda as posted or amended.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Agenda has been approved.
Roll call.
Roll call was approved. Sorry. Sanchez Garcia,
Yes.
Kaddish,
Yes.
Borgwart,
Yes.
and Mocha and Connor are absent.
Yes.
And motion passes.
Thank you. We will move into the public hearing section now. Public hearing number 1 is a public hearing to adopt an initial study and mitigated negative declaration in accordance with California Environmental Quality Act, CEQA, for the project and approve a site plan and conditional use permit for a multi-phase project located at 5050 Santa Fe Drive, Atwater, APN 051-030-006. We'll open this to staff first.
Yes, thank you. I just have a short presentation. This project is at the Castle Air Museum, and it's in 3 phases. The first phase includes a fabric building that would be 28,000 square feet immediately northeast of the existing parking lot. Also, phase 1 includes relocating a hangar from Beale Air Force Base, which is 9,600 square feet, and that will house the SR-71 aircraft that will be behind the existing building to the northeast. That's phase 1, as well as a 60,000 square foot pavilion, which would be to the west of that. And then in phase 2, the parking lot will expand, and they'll build a gift shop and cafe, 10,000 square feet, another pavilion of 50,000 square feet, and elongated covered area for other aircraft that would be 30,000 square feet. And in the third phase, there's a plan for an 80,000 square foot pavilion for some larger aircraft. So that's the plan, and I'd like to add one other thing that came up this week, which is the Department of Toxic Substance Control emailed staff, and we received a request from that department. It's a California State Department to add a few conditions of approval I've talked with the applicant team about this, and this doesn't disturb the plans. It doesn't really change anything. They'll be able to accomplish their project despite these new conditions. And the reason for the conditions is that there's some historic pollution from firefighting foam that was used at the Air Force Base, and it contains PFAS, which is a substance that is one of those forever chemicals. So there are wells on the site that already exist that test for those and monitor those, and the department doesn't want those to be interrupted or disturbed. So and that will be fine with this project. There won't be any problem. And just for just to do this properly, I need to read verbatim what those conditions of approval are so that they can be part of the record and they can be included at the will of the Planning Commission into the conditions of approval. So I'll go ahead and read those right now. It goes as follows. All of the following activities are prohibited on the subject site. Number 1, construction of groundwater wells for injection or extraction on the property. Number 2, any land use that would restrict remedial investigation activities, remedial actions, or long-term maintenance and operation of the groundwater remedy. Number 3, destruction or disturbance of the existing or future groundwater monitoring wells or other parts of the groundwater extraction and treatment systems. And number 4, any other activity on the property that would interfere with or adversely affect the groundwater remedy or result in the creation of a groundwater recharge area, for example, or e.g., unlined surface impoundments or disposal trenches. Normal landscaping and irrigation activities within the property, including routine irrigation practices, are not prohibited activities. That concludes the conditions of approval that are proposed by the Department of Toxic Substances Control. And we have the applicant team here if you have any questions.
Okay, let me open the public hearing very quickly, and then we'll move to the commission first. Do you have any questions for any questions concerning the project?
Just more confirmation. So it sounds like these conditions and how we plan to move forward, there should be no impact, no concern, nothing in terms of the city or in general for the project, just to confirm.
That's correct. And during the building permit process, when even more detail goes into the construction of the buildings and everything, because that still needs to happen. That's not part of what Planning Commission does. You're looking at the site plan and the overall picture. If there is any nuance there that we need to look at, then we can handle it during that building permit phase.
Thank you.
If there's no other questions, now I'll open up to the public if they'd like to speak to this matter. If the applicant is here and would like to address this project, please come up to the podium.
Hello, I'm Jeff Stopper. I'm the Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors at Castle Air Museum. Any questions for me? Okay. Well, so this project's been going on we started really working on this seriously about 2.5 years ago. And we started off with the thought of putting in an 80,000 square foot pavilion and came to the realization that we need to cover 80 aircraft covering 31.2 acres. And one building wasn't going to cut it. So then we decided we'd better get on with the site plan so we're not reviewing this process every time we get one building completed.
Great. Great. Do you have an estimated timeline for full build out on this project at all?
Yeah,
or is
yes,
that way
we do,
too early?
Don. So we're looking at each phase lasting approximately 3 years. So to round off to 10 years would be a realistic look at it from this point of view.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else from the public who would like to address this? If not, I will close the public hearing and bring it back to the commission. So it is recommended, or sorry, I would accept a motion to adopt resolution number 0272-25, approving an initial study and mitigated negative declaration for the project in accordance with the California Environmental Act, CEQA, for a site plan number 25-10-0200 and conditional use permit number 25-10-0400 to construct multi-phase project with 50,000, 60,000, and 80,000 square foot pavilion buildings and the relocation of an 80-foot by 120-foot by 20-foot low-eave pre-engineered metal building from Beale Air Force Base in Sacramento, California. The project site is located at 5050 Santa Fe Drive, Atwater, APN 051-030-006, and this recommendation would need to come with the added language into the conditions.
So motioned with the added conditions.
Second.
Connor, absent. Sanchez Garcia,
Yes.
Kaddish,
Yes.
Mocha, absent. Borgwart,
Yes.
motion passes.
Okay, that ends our public hearings for this evening. Congratulations, gentlemen. Look forward to seeing that going up out there. It's a big project. So we come to reports and presentations from staff.
Sure. I'd like to thank the applicant team for bringing this project forward. I agree this is going to be a great addition to our community, and it'll probably bring in more tourism, and with that, a stronger tax base. So thank you very much. But you know, it's great to have that cultural component to our community. So thank you. Also, I want to introduce some new employees that we have. We have interim community development director Greg Greason. He's joining us. He'll be here for a few months, former city manager, and really looking forward to working with all three of these new people. So Alyssa Traval is a planning technician, and Lisa Balladad is the executive assistant. And with this team, we finally filled out the full complement of our planning division. So we're very excited, and the sky's the limit.
Okay, comments from the public. Notice to the public. At this time, any person may comment on any item which is not on the agenda. You may state your name and address for the record. However, it is not required. Action will not be taken on an item that is not on the agenda. If it requires action, it will be referred to staff and or placed on a future agenda. Please limit comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. Seeing no public comments, we will move to commissioner matters. I'm sorry, I have something new on my list here. I was looking at that going, I'm not sure I'm supposed to read this. Okay. Okay, so we'll go to commissioner matters. I will start to my far left with Commissioner Sanchez Garcia, if there's any comments she has tonight.
Sure, just a few things, just to echo what our city manager Holmes said in regards to Castle Air Force. So excited to see that. I know that'll take some time, but that's wonderful for our community. Also, just wanted to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to take time to do that and I know it's not his last meeting, probably, maybe one more, but thank Commissioner Kaddish for his service to the city in this position. We appreciate that.
Commissioner Caddick.
One more thing, sorry, and to welcome the new staff. It is wonderful to hear, and thank you for sharing that makes us fully staffed, and it's wonderful. So welcome to all. That's very exciting for us.
No, Commissioner Caddick.
My turn. Yeah, so thanks for bringing the Castle Museum project forward. That's a pretty cool thing, pretty exciting. Looking forward to that. Yeah, so, and then also welcome to the 3 new employees on board. It is really cool to have a full slate of folks working with us again. So, but as has been said, this appears to be my last meeting. Maybe if we have one in December, then that's great too. If not, it's been my distinct pleasure and honor to serve on the Planning Commission. Yeah, it's been a good ride. And it's been my pleasure to work with all the folks and get to know all the folks and the workings, the inner workings of the city of Atwater. So I thoroughly enjoyed that the time, and I learned a lot. So I wish you all the best. And also, like Myra said, wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and then a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well, if we don't meet next month.
Thank you. Well, it's probably a little redundant because both of them have stole my thunder, but I do want to say thank you for bringing this project forward. I do know that this project has been a brainchild out there for quite a many number of years. And yeah, my concern has always been, what about the assets that are sitting on the ground, the planes that are sitting out there in the exposure? And I see that there's some regard for putting shelter over some of those planes and such, and I think that's a great idea. Many of the other museums around have their planes indoors protected from the elements, and so it would be nice to save what we have out there, because it is, you know, such a draw to many that come out there to see those planes. Also, I want to welcome the new staff to the Planning Commission, or to the planning, actually to the Planning Department, and just say we are glad to have you. There's been a little helter-skelter around and stuff, but I think we're heading into the new year in the right direction, and I hope that you will make yourself at home, feel comfortable, and find that Atwater is a wonderful place to work and to serve. From what we know about Mr. Holm, he's a great guy, so really kind of recommend him and stuff. Also would like to say happy Thanksgiving to all. Remember, this is a time for remembering and being grateful for things, and so that should be the primary thing. Turkey comes second, gratitude comes first. So yeah, that's an important thing for us to remember. And then I would just like to say that if this is the last meeting for Mr. Caddick, then it has been an honor to serve with you. We have served for 4 years together, actually longer than that, I think, a little bit. But it's always been a joy. It's always been a pleasure to have the laughs that we've had at times, and to kind of pick on each other at times. And also to have your voice as kind of the voice of dissent on certain things, because it causes us all to think and ponder. So we wish you the best of luck, Godspeed, and have blessed on your future endeavors. I know you're thinking of kind of retiring and winding it back a little bit. You know, I'm glad to see that our new interim director is coming out of retirement, so see, maybe you want to come back on the board. Yeah. So, yeah. I told him, I give him 3 months and we'll see what happens after that. With that, I believe that we are done and we're closed.